Alright, y'all. 2 some in the morning. This is the last video, and I'm taking my ass to bed. Uh, Come on, y'all. It's the Christmas holiday coming. The New Year's coming. Uh, I think the New Year's resolution needs to be stop hating. Alright? That's what the whole thing needs to basically be, is stop hating. People are sitting here saying Eric Sosa's Marty McFly head sculpt looks like shit. Rayman is overrated. Okay, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna kill this right here. A lot of people praised the head sculpt, the figure of Captain America from Hot Toys. I've got it. Okay, not really too happy with the head sculpt. I got it though. I'm not gonna complain about it. But if somebody was to sit there and ask me, hey, what do you think of the head sculpt? I'm going to say it looks like shit. It doesn't look like him. But you know what? It's Captain America. Figure looks nice. Went on ahead and I'm going to grab it. The Marty McFly, off the chain. When I sat there, I went back 3 fucking times looking at that figure. And I'm sitting there shooting myself in the head and being like, how is it that I did not get on his site and purchase the whole set from Marty McFly? So now I got to sit here and probably go back and talk to Rayman and be like, man, brother, you're going to have to hook me up. Okay? That, of course, is an all-time classic sci-fi movie, Back to the Future. Did Hot Toys do that shit? No. Hot Toys didn't. Hot Toys is still fucking around making shit that does not need to be done. For instance, if it is true that this Joker 2.0 is a Joker head sculpt with hair and a nurse version, I'll pass. I've seen so many Jokers with hair on it. I've seen so many nurse Jokers done. If I put $1 for every one that I've seen, I would be a multimillionaire right now. I would have had more money than this dude made in his record sale for All Eyes on Me in the first week of sales. Alright? So I don't need another Joker. Joker needs to be put on the shelf, displayed as a classic figure, as a classic character in a classic movie. You know, rest in peace to Heath Ledger. Did an excellent job. But now it's time to put that up there on the shelf and just be able to admire it when you want to see it. Now it is time for Bane. Okay? Now it is time for Bane. Alright? So the Joker can sit up there. I don't need a Joker 2.0. Okay, The Dark Knight Rises is getting ready to come out. How about you start getting down your details on how you want to create a Bane? Okay, that is my beef with Hot Toys, is that they put shit out. Make a motherfucking Marty McFly figure. Make a Jimi Hendrix figure. You know, but they don't sit there and they don't do that. Instead, they want to re-put out shit over and over and over. Okay, that's my problem. So, is Rayman overrated? Hell the fuck no. He's making figures that Hot Toys ain't even sitting there dipping their finger in yet. Everybody's favorite Miami serial killer. Okay. Willy Wonka. Whatchamacallit from man, I forgot the dude's name. He's the butcher. From fuck it. You guys know who the hell I'm sitting there talking about. And then you've got Marty McFly. Okay, figures that Hot Toys is not even sitting there trying to touch. Okay, So Rayman is not overrated. His figures are off the chain. Eric Sosa, the head sculpt, off the chain. That collabo, off the chain. I'm gonna do whatever I can do to actually sit there and cop that figure. And if it's $1,000, it's $1,000. Look what you're getting. Okay, basically what everybody saw was a video. Okay, you saw a video. Stand in front of some of this work that these guys do, and then you'll sit there and realize, man, wow, shit. Now I can see why it's $1,000. You compare Kim's Spartacus to what these other companies are trying to sit here and put out. It's bullshit. It is nowhere in comparison. What Hot Toys needs to do is they need to look at his work and realize and be like, damn, he can sculpt his ass off. And that Spartacus is off the chain. All the accessories that he did himself is off the chain. So how about we put a nice big fat paycheck with lots of zeros into his pocket and see if we can get the rights to use his sculpt, his accessories, reproduce them, bring out more King Leonidas bodies specifically for Spartacus only. Now now Hot Toys has got a hot ass figure. Okay. Actually, let's real quick jump back onto Eric Sosa. The Superman Hot Toys head sculpt that came out. I look at it, it's a nice head sculpt. No disrespect to Arnie Kim, it's a nice head sculpt. But Eric Sosa made one that was 10 times better. 10 times better. Like over 200 something people and already sat there and agreed to that, where they were kind of disappointed because they were like, man, you should have been the one to sit there and do that head sculpt instead of Arnie Kim. A lot of people were sitting there saying Arnie Kim's head sculpt was kind of looking like Tom Cruise when that figure was finally sitting there coming out. But if you sit there and if you look at Eric Sosa's head sculpt of Reeve, it's dead on. It's 10 times better than the Hot Toys one. Let alone his Bruce Willis Die Hard that he did, off the chain. So whoever wants to sit there and say that the Marty McFly sucks, it's the New Year's, Christmas time, I'm not going to tell you to go eat a dick. I'm not. Because I want Santa to make sure he drops something off at my crib. Because I'm not trying to spread any type of negativity, especially around this time of the season. So I'm not going to tell you to eat a dick. Y'all need to quit hate. Stop the hating. It's not good for you. It's not. And folks can sit there and I really don't understand the thumbs down. I don't even give a shit about the thumbs up. So it's weird how people would just sit there and take the time out to sit there and do that. Like it's really gonna affect me stopping doing videos or me stopping saying shit that I want to sit there and say. You think Simon Cowell, you think when he sits there and gets booed by all them people because he wants to speak his opinion on it, he's not gonna bullshit? You think he's going to stop because a whole bunch of people sit there and boo every time he opens up his mouth? Hell no, man. Motherfucker's a soldier. He's still going to keep on coming out. And if he's going to tell you, hey, you suck tonight, he's going to sit there and tell you that you suck tonight. Exactly why I'm just going to keep on coming and sit there and saying, hey, look, Hot Toys, you're fucking up on this. Or if I feel something else that I think is outrageous, but I'm not going to sit there and how should I say, I'm not going to sit there and jump from people's YouTube channels and just like totally bluntly just try to start shit. I'm not CF Motor Racer. I'm not going to get a can and chew that motherfucking can. I'm not going to sit there and do that. But yeah, stop the hating. We going into 2012. We just need to enter the new year. If there's something that you don't, if you don't like it, you don't like it. If it's too much for you, don't buy it. if you think $1,000 is outrageous for a 1/6 scale figure, that's top quality. Again, I think $1,000 for an outfit is too much. But for a figure, no, because you're getting the figure, accessories, and you're getting clothing. So, if, like I said, if I personally can sit there and hire Kim as my own 1/6 scale figure maker, fuck Hot Toys. I wouldn't even fuck with Hot Toys no more. If I could sit there and say, okay, Kim, my next figure that I want is Biggie, which I am going to present that to him, because that Winston Churchill that he did, Winston Churchill was a big dude. All I need is just the exact same size, Biggie head sculpt, a cane, nice suit, nice hat to go with it. That's all I want. But like I said, if I can personally sit there and hire him and just say, hey, this is the next figure that I want, I would never buy from Hot Toys ever again. Ever. And if I was getting work personally from him, anybody out there, you wouldn't be able to fuck with a collection of Kim Sarong's work compared to Hot Toys. If I sit there and if I had Kim Sarong sit there and do everything all over that Hot Toys did, your collection wouldn't even fuck with that collection. It wouldn't. Hands down, it wouldn't. I think he would. His shit will kill Hot Toys. There was more people looking at his shit than the dioramas of the Iron Man and the Batman, because if you look at all that stuff, all that was Hot Toys stuff. They customized it and revamped everything, but it was all Hot Toys. Everything that you saw on Kim's whole display was his work. The only thing he did was take the bodies. Everything else, head sculpt, clothing, all of that shit was done by him. And more people were over on his section looking at his stuff. More people were over there looking at Rain Man's stuff. And people were all over that Marty McFly. They were all over that shit. People kept coming up left and right taking pictures of it. I'm going to load up one last video because it's probably going to show everything all over again. But I think in this video, it's going to show the Selena Underworld figure that somebody is doing. And it is off the fucking chain. Like, for instance, hello, Hot Toys. Can we get a Selena? We're already on the 4th movie, the 4th installment for Underworld. And we can't even get her. But yet you want to put out a fucking milk version of War Machine. Enough said.